Back again, another short video, this time the 6K DFS Darlings. I just recorded the $5,000 golf bets like an hour and a half ago. When you're on vacation, you get the content in, you go do what you got to do, then you come back for more content. And we will be doing that again later tonight. But to the 6K stuff, this is truthfully one of the most bleak and tough 6K ranges I've ever deep dived, honestly. Combination of a very weak field, or a top-heavy field, I guess you could say, and a golf course we've never seen before. So it's going to be tough, and you're going to want to just take those dart throws, and there's going to be a few random 6K guys, the top 10, and just like out of nowhere. So hopefully I could do my best to get you on those guys. We've done well on this show the past few weeks. We had Hubbard in the mix last week also. So let's go through the 6K range, and I'll tell you some guys I'm playing, and what stats I'm looking at to get to these guys. I'm really big on 75 to 150 approach range. I think we're going to be getting a lot of wedge shots on this golf course. Bent grass putting, of course. And I'm going to look at how these golfers have performed at TPC River Highlands and Detroit Golf Club, because I think they're fair comp courses. I like TPC River Highlands from the off the tee narrative of it. It's fairly narrow, but you can overpower it with a driver if you're very long and accurate. But this golf course, I think you can get away with being a bit more wild. You're going to have some thick rough, but it's going to be a wedge fest. It should be 15 to 20 under, is what I'm hearing. I was hearing 25 earlier in the week. I saw a tweet from Corey Connor's caddy. Shout out Jeff Feinberg, I believe, tweeted that, saying 13 to 15. Either way, you're going to have to make a lot of birdies. These new golf courses are never really up to the test of these PGA Tour players, and these volatile events are where the 6K players kind of rise to the top, or have a clear path to rise to the top. All right. So I ran a bunch of models this week and landed on a few guys. There was only one golfer that came in the top 5 of wedge play, bent grass putting, comp course history, and recent form. In 4 separate models, one golfer came in the top 5, and that was Henrik Norlander at $6,700. So by default, he's probably my favorite play in the 6K range. Is Henrik Norlander, $6,700. So I'm gonna go to a few other guys up at the top that I think can come to the top. Sung Yul No at $6,800. He's well rounded. He popped at the Byron Nelson. He was the first round of the year. Shot like a 9 under round, I believe, with a broken driver. So him and Norlander are my favorite plays at the top of the 6K range. Middle of the 6K range, I like Chris Stroud. Chris Stroud is a golfer who my co-host Dom was on a lot last year. But he's decent on bent grass. Hasn't had the best form this year, but I like Chris Stroud. And then at the bottom of this range, we will go with Ryan Moore. He ranks 5th in wedge play, 75 to 150, and he's a veteran who can definitely contend on a golf course that requires you to make a lot of birdies. We saw him last summer in the mix at the Wyndham Championship. So Ryan Moore, 6,400. Chris Stroud at 6,500. Sung Yul No at 6,800. And Henrik Norlander at 6,700. Those are 4 guys I am playing in the 6K range, and I think you should too. I will catch you guys tonight with the narratives and interview reactions. Peace out.